Sunderland taking on Manchester United at home, and this is a difficult ground. Sunderland have been very difficult to beat at home, so we want to see how this will go. A lot of changes made by Carrick. We want to see what is going through his mind and how he sees this match. But as usual, I am joined by Peter.
Yeah, welcome.
Peter, how do you feel about this one?
I'm feeling positive. So I'm not that confident, exactly 100%.
Yeah.
But I believe that we can put on a result and at least get a draw.
Please take us through the United lineup and probably help me understand what Carrick is trying to do, because I'm like, that's a lot of changes.
Yeah, we have Laments starting. Mazraoui, Maguire, Martinez.
You see, we are exposed again, and this is bad.
Oh, what a save.
Oh my goodness. That is how it has been since the match started.
What a save. We have Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes, Cunha, Zirkzee, Hamad, Shaw, and Maino.
So for me, how do you play Mason Mount, Ahmad, Zirkzee, people who've not been playing against such a team?
So actually the lineup is the right back is Mazraoui, Maguire, Martinez in the center, then Luke Shaw left back.
And then also Martinez is coming from suspension.
Yeah, then midfield we have Mount and Maino, then Fernandes, wing, Cunha, Ahmad, then Zirkzee.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the lineup.
Yeah, but today...
I think he could have done better.
We have already qualified. I think that's what...
Yeah, but no. We can't play like we've already qualified, so it doesn't matter. No. This is Manchester United.
To him, maybe that's
You win everything. There's nothing else they're playing.
That is what I believe it's on his mind.
But they're only playing the Premier League. He's saving the players for what again?
But also to give other players opportunity.
You get opportunity when you step up. You don't get an opportunity because you're warming the bench. You step up and then you deserve that opportunity. Come on, I don't agree with that reasoning.
Let others also play.
No.
To put the dressing room on.
No.
Earn
your opportunity on the training ground. You do people a favor and then now look, we are being harassed.
Wow. Amadou has not been on form.
I know.
I don't know what has been happening to him.
Mtu aliokota miguu yake.
You can even see the body language of Ahmad. He's not that of a player who...
Ahmad used to take players head on. But now Ahmad receives the ball and the first instinct is play backwards. The player that I was expecting him to rest is Cunha, because I read somewhere that there was a request from Brazil for him to be rested now.
That was totally made up media propaganda.
But for me, it doesn't make sense, honestly. This lineup doesn't make sense for me.
Fernandes. So do you think United can get a result from here?
I don't know. I don't know. We've been under pressure since the game started.
Bruno Fernandes, he can score. I think he can score from there. He's looking for 2 assists.
Yeah, he needs 2 assists.
I don't know if... Oh, surely.
You see, it's like they're trying to make Ahmad get a goal.
I'll say something there for me. I don't think Ahmad, he's good. But he's not that good as people always claim. Maybe.
I think he's very good when he's in his element. Just think about Saka, the struggles that he's been having, and then the last 2 games he's played. That's him in his element. Yeah. Ahmad is very good in his element.
Because we really need him next season. He can't have this form and leave everything for Bruno again for another 1 season. I believe next season will be his last season at United. And the board should already, maybe if possible, they can sign
Likely.
a possible replacement this
Yeah,
year.
likely.
And that's maybe they are linked with Matheus Fernandes from West Ham. It's a cheap alternative for us at the moment.
But that is if West Ham goes down. I'm sure if they stay up, they would want to keep him.
Do you see West Ham coming up? Okay, staying up. West Ham are going to be relegated. Spurs are not going to be relegated. Come on. We lose confidence
Could lose confidence, Ajay?
in Spurs.
It's not me losing confidence in them. It's what they have shown throughout the season. They don't deserve to stay up.
Surely.
It's them. It's not me.
The Zabi is doing a good job. Just, if they stay up, let me say this, and maybe one day, next season.
Yeah, but their current coach is really good.
Next year, we should look for this clip. If Spurs stays down, stays up, right? They are going to be fighting for the top 6. That is my prediction.
Again, we are under pressure since the game started.
But sir, we don't have the midfield. Midfielder is Mason Mount and Kobe Mine.
That's what I'm saying.
How are they supposed
What
to
the
control
heck?
the game? Mason Mount is not a defensive midfielder. He has never been. Like really, surely.
This is very sad.
We should even play academy midfielder.
That's what I'm saying. Bring those boys.
Instead of playing
If now
Mason Mount.
you don't want to play your normal first 11, bring those academy lads here to give them an opportunity. But now, what is this? I don't even understand it.
The only positive you have is that Martinez is back. Who I think the other day you were saying you're conflicted about him.
I am.
In terms of whether you should sell him or.
I am. Because he seems to be now injury prone. And then for me, I don't want to be in Heaven's position where I'm only called upon when no one else is available. And I keep showing up, but immediately other people come back, I'm forgotten again.
I go back to the bench.
I know, it's
Go
bad.
back to your place.
It's bad.
You're no longer
And this is a
needed here.
19-year-old. You have a better future in this guy. Give him in confidence. The tackles he makes today will not be the same he makes tomorrow because he will be gaining experience.
Yeah. Like is this how much he doesn't have confidence in Ugarte?
No, but Ugarte is useless, man.
Despite,
Ugarte is nothing.
That despite and I agree why Luis Enrique sold him, because Luis Enrique looked at his midfielders and was like, who amongst these midfielders cannot play any other position apart from defensive midfielder? And Ugarte is the only midfielder he had who can't play another position. Can you play Ugarte as a left back? You
can't, even his natural position he can't play. So I don't know what you're talking about other positions. Even his own position, he can't play.
It's a struggle.
That guy, immediately he's on the pitch. Even if we were winning, they will equalize and win the match. Again, we are under pressure.
Under pressure.
That's just how it has been.
What a job Sunderland coach has done. Taking this team to almost qualifying to Europe. Everyone expected them to go down.
Yeah.
Even me, including me, actually expected them to be fighting for relegation together with Wolves and maybe Burnley. But they are 46 points, 46 or 47 points so far, which is quite good compared to people's expectation. The most important player maybe they signed was Granit Xhaka. Really changed brought experience and quality also, added quality in their midfield. So let's see what they can do next season. But I don't expect them to deliver the same kind of performance though.
Mason Mount with a free kick. I don't know what Carrick is expecting.
Very
Look,
bad performance.
Look.
Very, very bad performance.
And then he's saying that he wants to win trophies for United. Come on.
You've
had enough time.
This was the biggest fraud that Chelsea ever did to us. Leave alone the Juan Mata one. Juan Mata one is forgivable.
I think the Garnacho one is good payback.
No, it's not good enough. It's not good enough because they only paid 40. Us, we paid 60 million.
It's okay. At least something. At least they can feel a bit of it, what it feels like.
And you give us the guy,
because the guy has either been injured
or when he plays,
he always ends up with a card, by the way.
It's not the same Mason Mount we saw in the
So now you're going to make people like Cunha struggle so much because he's playing with strangers.
Yeah. But we really need to have to improve our bench. I think this summer we're gonna sign. I'm very curious every day when I wake up in the morning to see if they have made any announcement or confirmed anything or seen any rumor. But we don't have any rumor coming out so far.
It seems that Fabrizio doesn't have a mole at United.
He has,
or the mole isn't getting the information he's looking for.
Yeah, he has, but it seems they've kept it tight. But also one weird thing I've seen about United is that their top management are very private. They don't talk. I think that's a good thing anyway. They don't talk with the media.
Because so much can be misconstrued, can be misunderstood.
Yeah.
You're quoted out of context. Look at just how much pressure we are under. Yeah. We can't even move the ball out.
It's a very good tackle. And this
one is such a disappointing match. Such a disappointing lineup.
The biggest problem I've had with Carrick, yeah, is how we press. Like you see, whenever we don't have the ball, yeah, we don't kind of have that good structure that can help us regain that ball faster. We have to let the opponents come to our. And
at some point, I usually feel like we are pushing them into our box instead of making sure we stop them from outside the box, because it's more dangerous to like make a tackle inside the box.
Yeah, it's one of the part of, I think, maybe if he is confirmed, he will need to improve. He'll need to improve on.
Like, Sunderland are just turning us left, right.
Wow.
Whoa. Whoa.
Penalty. Is that a penalty?
They are crying for it.
It's a very hard place to come for any team. Liverpool got a draw here. City draw. Arsenal also couldn't win.
No, but it didn't hit the hand. It hit the body.
But why is he putting his hand like that inside the box, surely?
It hit the stomach. It hit the stomach. I would be surprised if that's given.
No, it's not a penalty.
But that's just also...
He has not been in
the weak links that we have in the starting 11 today.
Who?
Ahmad is weak. Zirkzee, I don't know what he does up there. Mazrui is weak. That's why they are forever running on this channel. And then Mount in the middle. I don't even know. Honestly, I'm very disappointed with the lineup.
You expected to see the likes of Sesko.
I'm very disappointed with the lineup.
Do you now believe in Sesko?
No, I don't believe in Sesko.
He has not changed your mind?
No, no.
But he's our top scorer this season.
Yeah, because we've just been scraping through.
So imagine if you played well, like it's supposed to be. How many goals would you have scored? Imagine.
It's the 20th minute, 0-0, but the great Manchester United has been under pressure since minute 1, which is very sad.
Even Boom has been very
And
average.
this is on Carrick, this is on the lineup. I mean, you don't make those many changes even if you want to give people an opportunity. And I repeat, get your opportunity by showing up on the training pitch. Don't be lackluster and then you expect that now just because we already qualified for Champions League, now you'll get the opportunity without earning it. Earn that opportunity for first 11. I don't like the pressure that this is placing on good players, honestly. Like having Mason Mount. Look at the shots on target. Sunderland have 2.
True.
United 0. We've not
0
even
shot
had
on
1.
targets.
Attempts 6 for Sunderland against United's 1. Imagine that.
Very bad performance. Look show.
Very bad. Terrible. But this is on Carrick purely. I can't even blame a player.
I know. What a defending by Sunderland.
You see, all the balls are just coming back. They can't progress. You see?
Very good defensive organization by Sunderland. I think we really need to do better if we are to
Who will do better? This lineup.
to get better of this.
This
Sunderland
lineup
team.
will do better. Abba.
Wow.
Sunderland are just playing like they're on a training pitch.
How did Nottingham Forest beat them 5-0? And they're just not on their day.
Look, we can't even give complete passes. It's foul after foul after foul. And it's Mason Mount again.
He'll get a yellow card.
He had better not come back in the second half.
Granit Xhaka.
On the dead ball. Sunderland have a foul that they are going to take into the box. Sadiki was fouled by Mason Mount, resulting in the foul that Xhaka, the former Arsenal player, is about to take. Is he thinking maybe if he was in Arsenal, he could now be
Winning the
waiting to play Champions League final?
Yeah. Of course, that always come to your mind. When such kind of situation happen, you'll be feeling like, did I make the decision too soon? Was I supposed to wait for a little bit? But the decision was made, and you just have to
Live with
live with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, it's putting pressure on players because there's too many weak points.
Yeah. It's a very tactical game. And so far things are winning it.
We are literally on defense mode the entire time.
Trying to survive.
Hence, 0 shots on target for Manchester United. Imagine, against Sunderland. How sad, how low.
Martinez could be minor. We need to try and get at least a goal. We need to try and at least get a goal.
This team.
So literally, let's say we don't have any striker in this team. We don't have any striker on the pitch.
Your striker is Zeski. That is your striker. Humoni huko. That is your striker. And then one wing is the Ahmad that is out of form.
Bruno Fernandes.
See, we keep losing the ball and we can't keep it.
Is it Luke Shaw?
So look at now the place where Luke Shaw finds himself.
In the middle.
Look where he is. He's the fullback. He's the fullback. So what is he doing there?
Can Fernandes score from there?
No. And then Casemiro ayuko.
Wakufunga mahedi.
Yeah. Hata wangeka Casemiro atafute ya 10, si ako na 9.
Ako 9 goals?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good numbers for a defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
Actually, before he came to United, I was not one of his biggest fans.
Really?
But
yeah, a lot of people didn't see how he would survive. Same case to Licha. All people said, oh, he's too short, oh, nini. Yeah. But I think aside from the injuries, he's been incredible.
But Licha knew how good he was because at that time I used to watch a lot of Ajax games. And how Ten Hag was using it. But Ten Hag really believed in Licha a lot. And I think that's why he also bought him. But so for him, I knew it would be a good kind of addition to our team. But Casemiro, of the 3 midfielders for Real Madrid, he was the less ranked player. Because Toni Kroos, Modric, and the Casemiro one, the 3.
Yeah.
But he came to United, was ready to take the pressure, and he, last season, not last season, the season before last season didn't have best season. Last season also he struggled because Amorim didn't kind of like him in the beginning. Let's
see how Ahmad will take the corner. It's actually a good one. But it's cleared. You see, the normal Ahmad would dribble past that player.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah. But the confidence is just, wow. No longer there. Ooh! Huyo mtu hapo nyuma angepata. Oh.
Let me.
I think this is the only 2 times that United have been on attack. Otherwise, before that, there was nothing. Sunderland starts play from behind and the ball is kicked forward. And United have to clear. But progress is very difficult for United. The Sunderland players do not give them an opportunity, but Licha comes through with the ball, but now gives a wrong pass, and Sunderland pick the ball, and there's another attack launched against United. Sunderland have to play it back.
Still 0-0 at the 28th minute, yeah?
Yeah.
No. What a very boring game. But
yeah.
Let's wait and see what's going to come. It's a very good defending.
There's another attack by Sunderland. Offside.
Brad Bobby, also from Ajax. Sunderland this season beat Newcastle home and away. I think that's one of the biggest wins they've had this season.
But Newcastle have not been
They've
like
been so bad.
themselves this season.
They've been so bad that I was thinking that they won't sack him, but they didn't. So
Okay, looks like United are now picking up. '30th minute. Sunderland is playing again from the back. Nothing much to write home about this match so far, except the pressure that Sunderland has been putting on United. I
Make it
think
so easy for
United,
them.
United is just on survival mode. They are lucky not to have conceded yet. And even right now, the attack again is, oh my goodness, wow.
wow,
That just needed just a tap in.
just a tap in the far hand.
If this United team comes back like this in the second half, I would be in shock.
If they keep playing like this
No, if Carrick doesn't make subs halftime.
and even change the approach that
This is sad to watch.
not working. Maybe I think he needs to go to back three.
We're just hitting the ball. There's no fluid movement. Of course, because our midfield is dead. What do you expect Mason Mount to do?
You should have played maybe Fletcher or someone from the academy beside Maino to at least help in build up and everything. Bruno Fernandes playing as a striker. Second striker.
He's going to try and do everything, and that's the danger. And then also, now he doesn't have the opportunity to get those assists and get on that Nino, the all-time. I think that some things worth fighting for.
Yeah.
Yeah, set him up to get those assists. We're just hitting the ball. No plan, really. Ahmad can't even challenge. He can't win duels. Look at that.
Oh,
That's another almost. Literally, if Carrick doesn't make changes at
our defense
halftime,
is so bad. That defense is so bad for us to win this game.
yeah, but Licha, remember he was injured. Then he comes back in and immediately he gets a red card.
Yeah.
And then now he comes back in and is straight into first 11. Why? He even has been doing a good job at the back.
Another corner for Sunderland. Oh. Yesterday we had a playoff semi-final, a championship. Hull City facing Albion. Millwall, the first leg semi-final of the championship. It's interesting to see who's that team that's going to come to the league next season.
Yeah.
For me, I believe it'll still go down anyway. But let's wait and see. Maybe Coventry can survive.
They can come and test up here and then go back down.
Yeah.
especially those ones that end up in the playoff.
Like, do you want to mention a name?
No.
Shakhtar.
No.
Shakhtar Donetsk or whatever. There's a big team that next season going to play in Europe. Champions League, not Champions League.
Kwani ball inakikiwa ikienda wapi? But release the ball now. Like we can't even play out. We can't play out.
We can't play out.
We can't. Look. We can't.
So very, very bad game from us.
It's very bad.
It's really
It's terrible.
exposing the things that have been kind of blinded by quality players like Bruno Fernandes. Zigzag, 40 million pounds. Gone like that. Maguire, 70 million pounds.
Maguire has been worth it. Honor, 19 touches in opposition box for Sunderland against United's 1.
One touch.
That is how bad it is.
The pundits will say, don't give him the permanent job already. People keep saying that United have an identity. What's the United identity? Or let's say Carrick's identity. Is it counter-attacking, possession?
We're just causing fouls left, right, and center. This is terrible.
Total dominance by Sunderland. Kudos
You
to
were
them.
asking about identity. I thought Manchester United still, as much as they've qualified for Champions League, you still want to play for pride.
Yeah, for pride, for
You still want
good
to get as
position.
many points as you can. So for me, I don't understand the idea behind the setup today. Doesn't make sense to me. At this rate, Sunderland want it more than we do, for sure.
Absolutely. Our defense has been so strong. So.
Yeah, Sunderland are quicker.
Yeah.
They just want it more. Look at Ahmad. Anapitwa tu na ball. This is a terrible game to watch. Oh my goodness.
Very bad for the eyes.
Very bad.
Look, sure. Oh my.
Look at that.
Oh my.
Will
What a
Zexi
bad-
score like that?
What a bad game. Look sure, but this is the 36th match. Look sure starting. This season he has played all the games starting from the
It was
the first
it was
minute.
about time, because this guy has also wasted us.
A lot of injury.
Oh my goodness.
This is 12th
There are
year.
seasons he didn't play at all.
This is 12th year at United, so I think he has really tried so far.
This season he has earned his money.
I hope we can have that Martinez like that again, maybe next season, where we don't have to doubt about his injuries or something. But we are also likely to sign a left-handed centre back anyway, just in case.
You see now what Mazrou is doing. Abba! What is that?
knew what he was doing.
No. That is not knowing what you're doing. That's being careless and putting your team members in trouble.
What a pass. It's like we're playing without winger because Mathis Cunha is kind of playing also as a 10 together with Bruno Fernandes. To be more closer to the Zigze.
Now look where Kobe Mino is. That's why it's very difficult for us to go forward.
Very, very hard. And it's also not hard. Yeah, actually, I think Mino does well when he has someone better playing around him. Or someone who is more defensive-minded. Look, Shaw. Mason Mount.
Look at Mason.
Today is such a boss quest of our team. Oh, what a tackle.
Shaka has really helped this team.
A lot. By a mile.
Bringing the Premier League experience.
By a mile. Like he's really
Look at Mazrui now. 1v1. Those are the places I miss Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Whenever he's 1v1 versus
1v1, you are sure?
Done.
The ball is going nowhere.
Lebriz. Are you playing Brighton next?
We are playing Brighton next.
I think it's...
No, we already played Brighton.
I think it will be the last... No, we have not played at their home. We only played at Trafford.
Okay.
Gonna be a hard game if we're gonna have a performance like this.
Like this. If this is the lineup we want to go with.
That one I can't deny. The keeper's wasting time. The keeper's wasting time and it's still first half.
They are in charge. You can't blame them. They're in charge. They've really not been threatened by United.
Yeah.
If you look at it that way.
Bruno Fernandes. Maguire can score.
Hey, Mason Mount. What a waste.
That was a very bad business for us. £60 million gone under the drain.
You can't go alone,
Pass the ball.
Bana. You can't go alone.
What a cross.
Yeah, that's a nice cross.
Sunderland 0-0 against Newcastle.
I've not seen the impact of Zexi. Mason Mount, as usual, is nowhere.
He's good as us.
Ahmad is trying today, I think.
I don't think much.
I've seen him hold play and just protect the ball. Enda upige. Sasa hizo ni nini?
Oh my. He can't score.
What the? You're literally inside the box.
That's very bad.
But that just tells you how much confidence he may put.
He's denying Fernandes his 20th assist.
Imagine, hata angepuli ball hapa nyuma. Kuna watu watatu. Decision making.
I think the only solution we have is that we really need to sell him. And buy a striker.
Hit the ball properly. Oh my goodness. Huyo ni Mazrui.
Mazrui.
That guy doesn't give me confidence at all.
The games where he really do help. But this one is not just one of his games. So only 1 minute added.
Hey, this one, we are very lucky to go into the halftime 0-0.
We should have conceded more. Oh. What a good defending by Mazrui. Minor. Who's coming? The coming of Carrick have really helped Minor to discover his form. If Carrick didn't come, I think he would have been sold in January or maybe gone for loan. Napoli were interested, and
Halftime it is. Sunderland 0, Manchester United 0. What a terrible show by Manchester United. The lineup didn't make sense to me. It has just proved me right in this first half. Crazy changes in the lineup. Mason Mount cannot hold anything. He cannot play as a DM for sure. And then I don't know what Zexi is doing up front. It's just a mess for United, and I think Manchester United is lucky to go into this halftime 0-0, and hopefully we see some changes during halftime. Otherwise, Sunderland should take this home and go and win it, because clearly Carrick has given them this match. We are going into a break. We shall be back with the second half, and thank you for watching along with us.
thank you.
Sunderland versus Manchester United. The first half was very disappointing for United. Let's see how the second half goes. In the other matches taking place currently, Brighton is leading Wolves 2-0. And that puts Brighton currently 6th position, ahead of Brentford in 7th and Bournemouth. Ahead of Bournemouth in 7th and Brentford in 8th. And then Fulham is playing Bournemouth 0-0, but Bournemouth have a red card. So I think this is advantage Fulham. And Sunderland, the feature game is still 0-0 against Manchester United. As already mentioned, the first half was really disappointing for Manchester United. So looking to see what comes of this second half and what Michael Carrick will do in terms of the lineup and just how to approach the second half, having really, United was really under pressure in the first half. And it is evident by the stats that show that there was not a single shot on target by Manchester United the entire first half, which is a very disappointing position to be in. But let's see how this half goes. United are playing from the back. Lisandro Martinez has the ball. It is now played to Bruno, who plays it back to Maguire. Maguire plays it back to the keeper, Lamens, who now kicks it forward. It is received by Sunderland and kicked out for a United throw that Luke Shaw is running to take. Doesn't look like a game that will give many goals. Probably the winner will win by a margin of 1 goal. United's attack is cut off by Sunderland defense, and the ball is out for a United throw. United build again from the back. The defense has the ball. Cunha kicks the ball, but it goes over the bar. United really haven't had a shot on target. As shocking as it is the truth of the matter. Very sad stats. Sunderland have had 3 shots on target, United 0. Total shots 9 versus 4 for United. Ball possession 52% for Sunderland versus United's 48. Sunderland has been a good team at home, but I think today's situation is really helped by the lineup that Michael Carrick put forward to United. So many changes in the lineup, a few people who haven't had real good game time and good moments in the game. So when they are made to play with one another, it makes it a bit difficult. It doesn't look solid at all. The attack has been wanting, really hasn't been very convincing forward. The build-up continues for United in the 50th minute now. And United still has the ball. They continue to build. Luke Shaw, Cunha, the strike by Bruno Fernandes is blocked. A very frustrating, really frustrating outing for Manchester United. And we are hoping to see some changes from Michael Carrick. I think it's about time. But I can also give credit to the United defense because they had to deal with some real good pressure in the first half. And for the scores to still be 0-0, that means the defense have done their part, including the keeper, because he had to make some very good saves from all those shots on target so far. United attacking, cleared. Sunderland clears the ball. And now the attack on United picks again. A foul is committed. I can say that is the best attack for United so far, where they've been able to get the ball into the final third and just needed a tap-in. Had Cunha been in a better position, that would have been a tap-in. United trying to move the ball up, but it's cleared by Sunderland for a throw. Sunderland have the ball back again. They're building from the middle. A foul is committed, but the referee plays on advantage. Since Sunderland have the ball, but their player is still down, they might want to play the ball out, but they don't. They continue with the attack. Their player is still down, and they're pointing at the ref and now kick the ball out. That's another foul by Mason Mount. I can count like 4 or 5 fouls committed by Mason Mount. He has been terrible. In fact, terrible is an understatement. And now finally he goes into the book. So I don't know what Michael Carrick is waiting for, but I think Mount should not have come for the second half, honestly. Maybe now that he's on a card, he will be subbed off. But when I saw the comment that he's saying he still wants to win trophies for United, I'm like, how? I mean, he's been terrible, and even whenever he's given a chance, he doesn't show up. Most of the time is spent injured. This was quite some wrong purchase, a waste of money, to be honest. The other match, Fulham versus Bournemouth. Fulham now also have a red card. So the game is still 0-0, but both teams have each a red card. And then Brighton continues to lead Wolves 2-0. Sunderland on attack now, and the ball goes out of play for a goal kick by Manchester United. Sunderland still have the ball. The attack is on. United are chasing shadows currently. It's a switch to the other wing. And Mazrui is able to clear the ball outside for a Sunderland throw in, which is taken quickly. Sunderland have the ball and they're on attack. Sunderland are still in possession. Brighton still leading Wolves 2-0. Fulham Bournemouth 0-0, with both teams having received red cards. Another Sunderland attack against Manchester United is on. Kobe Maino picks the ball but plays it forward to nobody. For a team that only plays in the Premier League, this is shockingly disappointing. Another yellow card for Zexi. I don't know what Michael Carrick is waiting for, but there are players who shouldn't be on this pitch anymore. Mason Mount, Zeski, Ahmad. Yeah. So Sunderland have the free kick. Of course, Shaka is on the ball, waiting to put it in the box. The other match, Fulham versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth has now taken the lead against Fulham. It's 1-0 at the moment. Sunderland continues with the attack, and Mazrui is able to clear the ball for a corner. The goal that Bournemouth has scored against Fulham now puts them on 7th with 53 points, just like Brighton. And Fulham is on 10th with 49 points, just like Chelsea on 9th. And then we have Everton and Sunderland at 48 points each. So anyone can still get that position 6, which is likely to play Champions League next season. Brentford is taking on Manchester City later on, which is a critical match for City, given they are playing catch-up with Arsenal that currently have a 2-point advantage. United attack. They're trying to build up. They're building up patiently, United. The ball is now on the wing with Luke Shaw. Back to Martinez. Kobe Mino plays it to Maguire, who plays it to Bruno Fernandes. And Sunderland are able to now pick the ball, and the counter is on. Maguire gets to the ball faster and plays it to the keeper. And the ball is played ahead, which Ahmad now has on the wing as he tries to drive in. And he goes to the ground, but the keeper says play on. No foul called. Oh, the referee says play on. Sorry, not keeper. Sunderland is on attack again. I think the match is now becoming more end-to-end as either of the teams is looking for that goal that will just give them the lead and probably the win, because I don't think there's going to be many goals in this match. It might just be a 1-0. Finally, there's some movement on the United bench. Dogu, I think, is changing. That's a really welcome move. The other person that I need to really go out is Mason Mount. I have not seen anything positive from him on this match, except for the many fouls and eventually the yellow card. As usual, he always gets a card. Even when he comes in as a sub, he's most likely to end up with a card. Sunderland is on attack, and now they have a shot on target, which is blocked by the United keeper. That's a very good block. Ahmad tries to play out, but the ball goes out of play. Lamens with another very good block. Thanks to a United team that today is just all over. There's nothing working. Sunderland on attack again. A Sunderland player is inside the penalty area. I honestly didn't see contact. So this is very interesting to see what really happened there. Oh, there's a battle. There's a battle there with Martinez, but was it really enough? But there was no ball. There was no ball. It was a battle out of play. There was no ball being contested for at all. Dogu is ready to come in. Dogu is coming in for Zexi. I didn't expect only one change, honestly. I don't know what Mason Mount is still doing on that pitch. He's been terrible. Another attack upon United. But the ball is quickly played out for a Sunderland throw. Martinez clears. Sunderland still have possession. The ball is cleared out by Sunderland for a Manchester United throw. It is the 65th minute of the match. More Manchester United players warming up. I see Mbeumo warming up. I'm hoping for some change in the middle though. Mason Mount, yeah. The ball is out for another United throw. Mbeumo is back to the sitting position. Lenioro is back to sitting. So I don't know what's happening. If the match ends 0-0, Manchester United will remain third. 6-point gap with Liverpool, who has 59 points against United's 65 if this game ends 0-0. And Sunderland will stay 12th with 48 points. Equal points to Everton, who have a game in hand. And below them is Newcastle United with 45 and Leeds United with 43. After this, Brentford is taking on Manchester City. Brentford currently sits 8th with 51 points. And remember, City will be looking to close that gap on Arsenal. So it is going to be quite an interesting match that we look to see how it will go. United currently trying to get the ball into the Sunderland box. The defensive structure for Sunderland has been very disciplined. And of course, they clear the ball right now and they have possession. They are playing from the back as now they progress to the halfway line. Sunderland still have the ball and they are trying to play from the back. I honestly can't say that Sunderland made this difficult for United. I think United made this difficult for themselves by how they approached the game, how Carrick approached this game in terms of the lineup, in terms of the tactical approach. It just didn't make sense, and I'm not surprised at all that the team has really struggled. The ball goes out for a Sunderland goal kick. Nothing much comes out of that move yet again. And as I keep saying, I'm super surprised that Mason Mount is still on the pitch. He's just been terrible in that midfield. Twelve attempts for Sunderland against United 7, 4 shots on target against United 0. Very shameful stats. United is just running all over, like headless chicken, no plan, just running all over, trying to survive. Sunderland on attack again, and it's only the post that now protects them from this goal, from taking the lead. Sunderland still have the ball, and they're going to try to cross it in. Luke Shaw is now able to clear the ball out, but Sunderland still pick it again. The pressure continues. Very disappointing outing for Manchester United. Absolutely nothing to talk about in this one. Very lackluster performance. Very disappointing. There's nothing that was flowing. There's nothing that was working today. I think if they finish 0-0, they are lucky to take home a draw. United building from the back. Luke Shaw has the ball on the wing, played to Dogu. Luke Shaw is down, but the referee plays on, and the Sunderland keeper actually touched the ball, but the ref, for some reason, doesn't blow, and play continues. Another attack. United players are very frustrated. Nothing is working. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Of course, they cause a foul, and now Sunderland have an opportunity for another free kick, not too far out. And the frustration on United players is very evident. Brighton is still leading Wolves 2-0. Fulham 0 against Bournemouth, who have 1 goal advantage. Sunderland 0, Manchester United 0. Sunderland are preparing to take the free kick. It's taken. And the header goes out of play for a Manchester United throw-in. Amad Diallo now goes out for Mbemo. Let's see what impact he will bring in. I am super surprised that Mason Mount is still on this pitch. Sunderland with another attack. And this has been most of the match when United has been under pressure from Sunderland. Dogu has to now get the ball and waiting for support, which doesn't come, and is able to play a clever ball to get United a corner kick. Luke Shaw is limping, which is not a very good sign to see. I think he's one player that has really showed up in this match. As bad as it is, he's one of those players that I can say has really stepped up. Aside from the keeper, who has really kept this clean sheet on 0-0, United have a chance at a corner. Fernandez puts the ball inside the box. It's still being played. And he gets the ball back. And it returns it to Luke Shaw. The ball is cleared again. Cunha takes it. Mbeumo has it. Kobe Mino. Luke Shaw. Dogu has it on the wing. Plays back to Fernandez. And then he crosses in. Sunderland clears the ball. Sunderland now have the ball. Sunderland still has the ball. They're trying to play from the back and to build from there. They're now on the halfway mark. Trying to push the ball forward. We have a change for Sunderland. The other two matches, Brighton is still leading 2-0, and Bournemouth leading Fulham 1-0. United is playing from the back. Still United trying to build. Still United trying to build, but Sunderland now have possession. It's just been that game where nothing much comes out of any build-up. And United has literally been chasing the game the entire match. Not a very good show for United for sure. United building up again. The ball is kicked forward for Mbeumo to try and find, but he's fighting two Sunderland defenders and they get the ball. Dogu goes to get the ball from the keeper, and the keeper goes down. The Sunderland keeper goes down under pressure from Dogu. A very boring match, a very disappointing match for Manchester United. Sunderland building from the back. Keeper is way out of his zone. And that is just the confidence that Sunderland has had in this game. The Sunderland player is able to protect the ball, and they still have it, and they're on to the attack. It's a free kick to Sunderland and to Manchester United, and Sunderland players cannot believe it. United have the ball now, trying to push forward with Mbomo. The cross is on, but okay. Bruno is able to rescue it. Oh, it had gone out. The linesman says so. The strike goes over the bar. So Sunderland, I really think Sunderland had an opportunity to win this match because this is not a United team that was unbeatable. But surprise, surprise, it's still 0-0 at the 85th minute. I think they had an opportunity that they've really not been able to maximize. So we are playing the last 5 minutes of normal time before we see what the additional time will be, but I think it will be very few minutes because we've not seen any reasonable number of stoppages. Brighton have now added a third goal. So Brighton against Wolves is 3-0 currently. Fulham 0, Bournemouth 1. And of course, the feature match, Sunderland versus United, is still 0-0. And the fans are now beginning to exit the stadium. I think they've seen enough, especially for the traveling Manchester United fans. I think if you traveled to come and support the team today, you must be really disappointed because the display was really below the par, below what we have seen United do of late, and it's very disappointing, honestly. Sunderland are preparing to make another change. As they take the free kick. They take the ball back from United again. Okay, United take the ball, but they are struggling just to keep it. United have the ball, but the ball forward is misplaced, and Dogu is not able to find it. Bruno is on the ground. I have no idea what happened. He's indicating a hand on him, but let's see. Let's wait for the replay. Yeah, there was a hand on his face for sure. Yeah, there's a hand on his face. That's not in doubt. So we are still waiting for the referee to make the decision on what. I think he's waiting for some information from the VAR. Is it a clear and obvious error? Remember, this show is called VAR, and those are the conversations that we look to have and see how these decisions are made by the video assistant referee. And the ref is now calling Bruno and having a conversation with him, and the game will continue. Sunderland are making a change as we get into the 90th minute of the game. The referee has the ball. He's probably waiting for the Sunderland players to give way so that United clear. Two Sunderland players on Kobe Mino, but they managed to get away with the ball that now Dogu has. And United is trying to build. Oh, okay. Sunderland have the ball again. We have 4 minutes additional time that have been added. Luke Shaw has the ball. Kobe Mino plays it back to Maguire. Maguire plays it to Licha. Kobe Mino has the ball again. I think I've seen a lot of Kobe Mino just falling back to support the attack today. Martinez is able to pick the ball and it is played. And, oh my goodness, where was he playing the ball again? That was the best opportunity for Manchester United, but as usual, now we just play the ball back instead of playing it into the net. That was a chance for Cunha to just either place it for Mbemo on the other side, but for some reason he plays it way, way back. That doesn't even make sense to me at all. Doesn't make sense at all. So Manchester United have a corner which Bruno Fernandes is about to take. As we go into the second minute of the added time, the corner is taken, cleared out. Sunderland pick the ball, and Bruno Fernandes is able to pick it back. Plays to Cunha, who now drives into the box and gives a cross, but no one to tap it in. Luke Shaw plays it back to the goalkeeper, who also clears it ahead. I think now it's just race against time to see whether Sunderland are able to get away with the ball. It's such a struggle. It's a battle in the middle of the field. Bruno Fernandes now have the ball, which is played ahead to Dogu. That was another good opportunity, and I think that might be the only shot that United have on target so far. And I think we are into the last minute of the added time, so I think this is going to end 0-0. And Cunha just received a card for simulation. Dogo plays the ball, and it's cleared for a United corner, which would be the last. Brighton 3-0 against Wolves. Fulham 0 at home, beaten by Bournemouth 1-0. And here Sunderland United plays out to a draw of 0-0. There's a corner to be taken, which would be the last kick of the game for sure. The ref is just trying to speak to the players to avoid the push and shove in the box. It's a draw, 0-0. A very bad show from United, and Michael Carrick just having a few exchange of words with the Sunderland coach. For me, this was lost in the lineup by Michael Carrick. I don't know what he was trying to do, but yeah, it is what it is. Manchester United 0, Sunderland 0. And that leaves Manchester United on the log at 65 points, still third. Liverpool is fourth with 59 points, and Sunderland sits 12th with 48 points. In the other match, Brighton 3-0 against Wolves, and then Bournemouth is currently leading Fulham at home, and there's a change for Bournemouth currently. They are playing the extra time now. Bournemouth winning this against Fulham away is critical for their ambition for Champions League. So currently Bournemouth sits 6th on 55 points. And literally that's a Champions League position as we speak. If Aston Villa goes ahead to win Europa, it means position 6 on the EPL will actually play Champions League, which currently that means Bournemouth. It is. Fulham on attack now. Fulham on attack. I think they're still pushing for that equalizer. Time might not be on their side, but they're still pushing. 2 consecutive fouls committed. And this game has additional 5 minutes. 5 minutes additional time for Fulham against Bournemouth. Fulham crosses in, but no one to meet the ball, and it goes out for a Bournemouth goal kick. We are into the 2nd minute of the added time. Brighton against Wolves has ended 3-0. A comfortable win for Brighton against a Wolves team that is already relegated. That puts Brighton at a comfortable position 7 with 53 points. Brentford, which is 8th with 51 points, is playing Manchester City next. Bournemouth now pushing the attack. That's a good win for Bournemouth away at Fulham. And this shows just the competition that is very clear for these positions that guarantee Champions League. You can imagine Bournemouth in Champions League. That's probably a position they've not been in, and to be able to taste that money that comes from playing in the Champions League, that would be a big deal for them. And I think this is a team that has been built around just normal players, but everyone just showing up for the team, one match at a time. Two more minutes of the added time. Fulham against Bournemouth. Two more minutes for either Fulham to get a goal or Bournemouth can go away with all the 3 points. And such is football. We're into the final added minute of the game. And Fulham still hoping to make something out of this. The throw goes right into the Bournemouth box. And the attack is still on. And it's cleared. Oh, wow. Wow. That was a tight one. Fulham have a corner. Fulham have a corner. And Fulham players can't believe that didn't go into the net. They were hoping to see the net bulging, but unfortunately it didn't. So today's results, we saw the first early kickoff was Liverpool against Chelsea, ended in a draw, 1-1. Brighton against Wolves, Brighton won 3-0. Sunderland United, a draw, 0-0. And now Bournemouth should be winning this one against Fulham, 1-0. We are just almost out of the additional minutes. A Bournemouth player has just been given a card while on the bench, and he's really surprised. at that outcome of events. We are expecting the referees kipenga cha mwisho ilie wakati wowote kwa sasa. Probably the last kick of the match. And yes, that's a wrap. It ends Bournemouth 1, Fulham 0, in a match that had both teams receive red cards. And it's been a pleasure watching along this with you. And I hope that you have enjoyed the commentary, the insights that we give on these ones. Thank you for staying with us, and we look forward to having you on to the next one. Bye for now.